Hi again, Rena! I'm very excited to be reading Rena's storybook again! And the story for today is about the lost son. Oh no, poor boy. This story was told by Jesus himself. Let's begin, shall we? There was a man who had two sons. The younger one said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the family property." So the father divided what he had and gave part to the younger son. Not long after that, the son packed all his belongings and left for a country far, far, far away. There, he wasted all his money on wild living. He spent everything that he had. Just as his money ran out, a great famine came over the land, and he was in serious trouble. That means there was a food shortage, and he doesn't have money or food for himself. Uh-oh. So finally, he went to work for someone to earn some money. Do you know what he had to do? He found a job to feed the pigs. He was so hungry that even the pigs' food looked delicious to him. But no one gave him anything.
Oh no!
Then he began to think. Even my father's servants have enough food to spare, and I am here dying from hunger. I know I will set out and go back to my father. I will tell him that I have sinned against him and am no longer worthy to be called his son, and perhaps he will take me back as a servant. And he did just that. While he was still a long way off, his father saw him. His father was filled with so much love for him. He ran towards him, he hugged and kissed him. 1,000 kisses for him. And the son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." But the father said to his servants, "Quick, bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Bring the fattest cow and kill it. Let's have a feast and celebrate, for my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost but now is found." So they began to celebrate. I don't know about you, but as I listen to this story, I feel so overwhelmed by the love of God. Our Father in heaven is so loving and forgiving. You see, the son had done so many bad things. He left home and sinned against the Father, but he was welcomed back again. My favorite part was when the Father ran towards him. Remember, he was feeding pigs before he went home. Can you imagine how dirty and stinky he was? Yet, the father hugged and kissed him. That's how much he loves him. And that's how much God loves you and me. Meanwhile, the older son was in the field. When he came near the house, he heard loud music, and he asked one of the servants what was going on. The servant replied, "Your younger brother has returned home, and your father is having a party to celebrate." But the older brother became so angry and refused to go in the house. So the father went out to talk to him. The older brother said, "Look, all these years I have been helping you. I have never disobeyed your orders, but you never put up a celebration for me and my friends. But when my younger brother, who has wasted all your money, comes back home, you make a party for him." Wow! He seemed very jealous of his younger brother. The father replied, "My son, you are always with me, and everything that I have is yours. But we had to celebrate because your younger brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost, but now is found." Wow, Rena! I think the older brother was a lost son too. He was upset because the father never put up a celebration for him, and he doesn't realize that everything the father has is his. He lives with the father, but he doesn't think of himself as a son. That's quite sad, isn't it? So let's learn from this story. As children of God, always remember that we belong to Him and all that He has is ours. The end. Wow, what a story! We have an incredible loving Father who is always watching over us. He is so good. I hope you enjoy the story as much as I do. Until we meet again, bye, Rena!